Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of What's in a Story. And to exactly find that, let's turn a corner and discover as we reach beyond several fascinating narratives like laws, myths and legends and try to understand many related big and prominent as well as small but important facts about history, literature and languages, festivals, beliefs and customs, relations and relationships, and many such things of our socio-cultural ethos, which creates the larger picture. These narratives are from present, the immediate past, and long past, and are from my books, from my work across India and South Asia. And I hope you really enjoy listening to them as much as I did when I heard them the very first time. About the story. We continue to look at another story about another folklore, a story about the deity Biliku, and this is from the Akajeru group of language, which is an independent and nearly extinct Great Andamanese language from the region of Andaman in the Bay of Bengal of India. It was one of the 4 dialects once spoken in North Andaman. The other 3 remaining dialects of this language are the varieties of the remaining traditional groups of the island. They are Akachari, Akabo and Akakhora. Now, in 1922 and 1933, Radcliffe-Brown had reported about the 4 tribes of North Andaman, Akachari, Akakora, Akabo and Akajeru, and that is something that we for the first time get to know from these reports of Radcliffe and Brown about the existence and the language that they spoke. When the British established a permanent settlement across the Indian subcontinent and a penal colony in 1858 in Port Blair in South Andaman, the Akajeru inhabited the southern portion of North Andaman and the northern extremity of the Middle Andaman. It is estimated the total number of people of all 4 native groups were only 1,500 in 1858. During the early part of the 19th century, their estimated number was around 3,500, which steadily declined because of imported diseases, including pneumonia, syphilis, measles, and influenza, to which the local inhabitants had absolutely no immunity. Finally, by the end of the 19th century, the situation was very serious as the Greater Andamanese were facing complete extinction. Many decades later, after independence, in 1951, the census showed a total of only 23 Greater Andamanese and 10 Sentinelese getting reported, including Akajeru, Akakora and Akachari. It is reported that the numbers have grown slightly, and by 2013, Greater Andamanese were reported to be slightly more than 50 in number. A little about today's story. We continue to look at another very interesting story of the deity of northeast monsoon and storms and thunder. That's Biliku, which we also saw in part 1 of the previous episode. Now, because of its specific geographical location right in the middle of the Bay of Bengal, The region of Andaman is prone to a lot of erratic floods, rainfall, thunder, lightning and such. And of course, these are variously reflected in their folklore. Biliku is believed to be the goddess of the northeast monsoon, as well as lightning, thunder and all erratic floods, while Tarai is believed to be the god of southwest wind and monsoon. And very interestingly, the regular climatic phenomena, including climatic mishaps, are woven within the storylines of the region, just like anywhere else on earth. So we proceed to look at the story of Biliku, the deity of storms and thunder. I read this out from my book, How the World Was Born, Wondrous Indian Myths and Legends by Alep Book Company. The title of this is Biliku, the deity of storms and thunder. According to the Akajeru legend of North Andaman, all causes of heavy rainfall and lightning are because of the deity Biliku, who lives in the sky. If she is angry, she sends intense storms and heavy rains on the people of the earth. Biliku also often throws her pearl shells in the storm, and these strike as lightning. Once, mad with rage, Biliku had sent so much of rain, thunder and lightning that it destroyed everything on earth. Nothing remained, and it was all bare and empty. There were no plants and no animals alive. Then, one day, Biliku dropped a seed of the gudgeon tree from the sky. From this one seed, different kinds of trees started to grow on earth and life found a new meaning. Soon, the earth was covered with forests once again. There is another Akajeru legend about Biliku. When she used to live with man's ancestors on earth at Arkol. According to this story, one day the Akajeru people caught some turtles and brought them to the camp. Biliku was sitting there. People asked her if she was interested in sharing some of the meat, but she refused. So, all the people put the turtles on top of the roof of the huts and went away. But when the people left, Biliku very greedily ate all of the meat by herself and went off to sleep. When the people returned, they saw that the turtles were gone, and they realized that Biliku had eaten them all by herself. They immediately left the camp and went away to a place called Tebisiro, leaving a sleeping Biliku behind, not informing her or waking her up at all. Few days later, some people were passing by Biliku's place in a canoe. They knew that Biliku was deserted, kind of punished to be left alone in this place, as she had greedily and secretly eaten everything and did not leave anything for mankind at all. Now these people were also going turtle hunting. The minute Biliku realized that they were going hunting, she called out to them and asked them to take her along. However, they did not agree, as they said she had secretly eaten the turtles of the other group of people. Biliku grew very angry at the answer, as if she had been confronted. She picked up some round stones and pearl shells with her, and she started to throw these at the people. The first shell did not hit them, and it bounced back at Biliku and fell at her feet. Likewise, the second shell which she threw also failed to hit the canoe or the people, and it bounced back at her feet again. Finally, the third shell struck the canoe and very unfortunately killed all the people in the canoe. This canoe and all of its occupants gradually turned into reefs of rocks, which is still believed to be there even to this day. After this mishap, the other group of people living at Tebisiro called across to Biliku saying, "Come over to us. You can stay here." Biliku replied, "Very well, I will soon be there with you." And so saying, Biliku climbed on the stone which she had created by killing the people of the canoe. This rock started to float on the sea gradually. So Biliku stood on the rock and started to glide over the water. Suddenly, midway, her rock became very heavy, and she felt as if she was stuck to the rock, and both the rock and Biliku sank to the bottom of the sea. It was as if she was punished for her misdeed. They became two big rocks, which can still, it is said, be seen on the west coast of the North Andaman. It is believed that the shells and stones which Biliku was throwing were lightning and thunder respectively. Severe rainfall accompanied by gusts of wind and thunder is a common phenomenon in the Andamans, and these are supposed to be brought over by the fury of the rage of Biliku.